Well, oh my goodness! You know what? I forgot to upload the opening for this.
Should we sing it?
We could sing "Welcome everybody to Tuesday night live stream." Now it is just Mary and Michelle. But you know what? I was back from vacation, and maybe all brain cells have not fully re-engaged just yet.
Yeah, I feel that.
So I said, no fun opening, no professional opening. It's just me and Michelle. Denise is at a concert. You know, she has really good boundaries, life balance boundaries.
Yeah, we don't know anything about that.
No, not at all. And then Angie mowed over her internet connection.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, that's fun.
Sweet.
So there's that, and Chris may not be here. We'll see. So I want to talk because I'm like I said, I am just back from vacation. We'll talk really quick on prep. So middle of my vacation, and I get the alert on my phone from FEMA about a tsunami.
Hmm.
Okay. So this is kind of what happened. So there was an 8.8 earthquake in Russia,
Hmm.
right? In the water, and it did create tsunamis. That's a given. And so they weren't sure where exactly they was going to go to because it was pretty quickly. They put out what is called watches. Okay. So tsunami watch is the same thing as a hurricane watch or anything else that uses the word watch. It means pay attention. That's all that means. Pay attention to upcoming alerts. I mean, are you in a tsunami zone? What information do you have?
I hope I'm not in tsunami zone.
Oh, you really,
Then it will just be Armageddon.
really bad. And I'm going to talk about that momentarily. Okay.
Mhm.
Hey, Chris, nice to see you here. You missed our fabulous opening. I forgot to
Mary saying the intro.
Sorry about that.
So then it went to a tsunami advisory. Okay. Now understand, I'm in New Hampshire. This is going on in Washington. My dogs are being boarded at the moment. Okay. Fortunately, my dogs are boarded where they're boarded is pretty high in elevation, so I'm not really overly concerned about it. Nor am I concerned about my home because that's why I have flood and earthquake insurance for.
Mhm.
So anyway, now it goes up to an advisory. So what an advisory means is really pay attention. Okay. If you are in an inundation zone, all right, and you should know this ahead of time. Don't the day that you're getting the alert on the phone is not the time to find out, am I in an inundation zone or not?
Mhm.
Have this information ahead of time. Okay. So went up to an advisory and I'm like, oh crap. So if I was home, what would happen is with the advisory, I would get together important stuff, just load it up into the car and wait. Either it'll go back down to a watch, which is that great. I'll just unload the car, or it's going to go up to a warning. Okay. So what a warning means that is if you are in the inundation zone, all right, you're going to get wet. All right. The advisories are simply stay away from the beaches because there's a lot of undercurrents that are there. And that's it. So watch. What I am like 20 feet out from the inundation zone. I'm leaving. I'm not taking the risk of Mother Nature deciding that 20 feet is not going to stop there. So I'm going to go. I'm just going to go up to higher ground, wait until see what happens, and then I'm going to go back home. Okay, but I'll be prepared to leave. Right? If it never goes to a warning, the only thing I did is waste a couple of minutes loading up my car with stuff that I might need.
Mhm.
And the watch was all along the Pacific coast and Hawaii. Hawaii actually got more of the brunt of it than anything. Okay? So everybody here in the Pacific Northwest is like on high alert for this. right? Because that once in every 500 years is coming. So we can get the big one tomorrow, or it might not be for another 50, 60, 70 years. So tomorrow, 70 years from now. Okay? But what that one is that they're expecting an earthquake of 9 or greater in the Pacific Ocean. And if that happens, this is why it's so important to be prepared. If that happens, you now have, once the earthquake hits, you have 15 minutes. That's it. Because that's going to generate, they estimate a 700-foot tsunami. And if you don't have any idea what 700 feet is, okay,
Is a lot.
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
When I see the people in the videos standing there looking at the ocean with the square waves and whatnot, and the caption says "run," that's enough for me. I can't even imagine 700 feet of water.
But here's the thing: if you're at the beach, 15 minutes is not a lot of time to leave.
Mm-mm. And you have all the people that are trying to leave as well.
Exactly.
It's just going to be
my 20 feet, my inundation zone here, forget it, that's out the window.
yeah.
Okay. I'm going to have to go up really pretty high in elevation. But that said, what they estimate that particular will wipe out the entire coastline of Washington and Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
So anything that says west of 5 is gone, absolutely gone.
Mm-hmm.
So that said, now you're in Arizona. I'm going to say there's very little danger.
There is intermittent danger because if we get a monsoon, nothing soaks in the ground here because it's all caliche. So after it moves down off the mountains, so it will create a terrifying flooding situation for like however long it takes for that water to drain down onto the flat part. But after that, it kind of runs off and you're good after that and it dries up. But during that initial flooding, it's scary. But no, I'm not in a flood zone at all. So if I get hit by a tsunami, the world is ending.
Yeah.
Listen, New Jersey got 2 earthquakes in the span of a week. So,
Well,
I don't want to be all Chicken Little. The sky is falling.
But
those might very well be the aftershocks of that 8.8 earthquake in Russia.
But it was centered. Are aftershocks usually centered places? Because
anywhere along the crack.
I do know upstate New York got immediate aftershocks. So from that earthquake in Russia. Okay. So there's a lot that can happen. So, but the only point I'm trying to make in here is be prepared. The only thing you can do is be prepared. I mean, if a 700-foot wall of water came over right now, there's not much I can do. All my preparation is out the window.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But,
But that's for absolutely anything. This is just one scenario. If there's flooding, if there's something happens to the electricity, if something happens to whatever, think of whatever catastrophe you can think of, tornado, earthquake, whatever. You have to be prepared. And when you don't need it is the time to prepare.
Yeah.
Because when you do need it and you're not prepared, you're kind of out of luck.
Yeah. You're not thinking clearly. When you're in that panic mode, your brain's not operating in the manner that it should. Okay. All right. So anyway, that was midway through my vacation that I got the FEMA alert. I'm like, oh crap. Good thing my kids are where they are.
Was this before or after you almost died?
Oh my God. We want to talk about that. That was before.
Okay.
Okay. My grandson, my young, fit grandson, likes to hike. Nobody wants to hike with him. Okay. So, being the good grandma that I am, I went hiking with him. And the first trail we went on was listed as hard. And let me tell you something, it was hard.
I don't know why you even went on that trail. Like, I'm not saying I don't enjoy the occasional hike. Not that I ever do it, but it's like, yeah, I could see myself enjoying that. But you're on vacation. I'm like, you're not supposed to do hard things on vacation.
Yeah, but it was my grandson. Okay, that's my
So,
excuse.
wait,
That's
wait.
my excuse.
So I'm editing in my head before things pop out of your mouth. So your grandson thought it was a great idea to drag his blue purple haired granny
Yeah,
on a hard hike. That
Yeah.
he thought that was a good idea.
yeah, because he's a stupid 18-year-old. He's going to look back when he's in his 60s thinking, what the hell did I do to my grandmother?
I was hoping he was going to do it 5 seconds after you fell.
No, that was the second hike. So the second hike, I said, look, we're not doing hard. We'll do moderate. We'll try moderate. So it said moderate.
Moderate to who?
Yeah, that,
Moderate to an experienced, fit 18-year-old hiker. Thank you very much.
okay. And it had the word ledges in it.
Okay,
Mhm.
so this one was on you.
Fair.
But
No buts. You chose ledges and moderate.
literally crawling over freaking ledges, overlooking some fabulous views, which I did not appreciate because on one of the ledges, literally had a panic attack because the ledge was like this, like a freaking pyramid.
Mhm, mhm.
Okay. I was so scared, Chris, that in shorts, I crawled up the freaking rock with my grandson pulling me up till I get to the other side of the freaking apex. Okay. I could have just laid down and died right there.
Mm-mm.
Got down. So the 4.5 moderate trail turned into, well, it was actually 7.5 miles.
No, turned into an evac. What?
Not quite. Not quite. We were almost there.
Hell.
But at this point now I'm tired. So I fell 3 times. And the last time I face planted into a freaking tree. The other 2 times it more like I slipped. So I landed on my butt. But the third time I face planted into a tree, which was the preferable thing rather than, they call it the granite state for a reason. Because,
That doesn't sound relaxing.
yeah.
Right? This is not my idea of a vacation. Just saying.
No.
All right.
Is
So,
there any margaritas involved?
no, because I'm with my grandson.
That seems like a waste
And
of time.
Alaric is also says what? Right? Good
Don't
point.
worry. I will have a margarita in Vegas.
Was there anything like no, this is a vacation. Was there anything drunk out of a coconut?
No,
Or pineapple.
no. This is freaking New Hampshire. New Hampshire.
Planes, trains,
She
and automobiles.
drank out of a parasite infested stream, is what she's
I
telling
was
me.
gonna say
Not. I did not.
Produce gets to New Hampshire.
Okay, so anyway, so on the third thing, I go face planted into the tree. Again, which is preferable to hitting my head on a rock. And I am almost positive that I freaked out a snake nearby because something slithered off when I hit the tree. They were
It
like,
was so bad, she scared off a snake.
yes. And I'm going to give props now to Michelle for her ouch product because when I got back down to the car, I had some first aid supplies with me, but for some reason I didn't pack the wound rinse. But I did have her ouch, and I put that directly on the wound. And boy, let me tell you something that healed that up so fast.
I think that the use of herbs in first aid are severely, and in just health in general, are severely underestimated. I can't say enough that every time I try a new formula, I'm like, wow, this really works. Like, it's really incredible. That's where medicine comes from, obviously. So, why wouldn't it? It's just had a bad rap lately because as it not being effective, or people are scared of the woo-woo or whatever. But I'm telling you what, it applied correctly, Some of these formulas are really life changing, I believe.
So if someone considers herbal medicine woo woo, then just ask them if they don't take aspirin then.
Well, I mean, they consider herbology an alternative modality.
But I mean, aspirin comes from white willow bark, so they never take an aspirin.
Our whole pharmacological system is built upon herbology. That's where it comes from. So yeah, that ouch is crazy good, is it not?
Oh, holy cow, is it crazy good?
Yeah.
So, can I mention the thing that we're gonna?
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, so being as that that works so well with me, the first thought in my well-rested brain, or I don't know, maybe my fear-induced brain, I don't know which, I send Michelle a message, hey, let's put together a first aid kit.
Yeah.
So we'll be looking for that. That's actually going to coincide really nicely with the release of the holistic grooming system.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's going to be really fun.
Okay, so anywho, that was my vacation. Now I lived, right? My husband and my daughter, who are probably two of the biggest wall busters I know, right? Which is why, Chris, when you talk, nothing. You have nothing on my husband and my daughter. Don't.
Did anyone else hear I dare you? Did anyone else hear a challenge?
Okay, and then we have Cindy, who puts my husband and Jesse to shame. You're gonna have to try really hard.
Oh, how did you like that bell there, Mary?
Yeah, that was still minor compared to things that Cindy has done.
Wow.
Really? Because you gave me a lot of shit for the bell.
Of course I gave you shit for it. Why wouldn't I give you shit for that? Nip that shit in the bud. But
See, and I thought I was being nice here, trying not to criticize your grandson for being a dumbass and elder abuse and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I thought I was just being nice.
Yeah. Anyway, so they very wisely, the two of them, kept their mouths shut for one full day. And then Ernesto ever so casually goes, hey, next time you go on a hike with Tyler, could you wear a GoPro?
Oh, no. Wow.
100% though, you kind of need to.
They don't even love you that much, do they? You're just there for pure entertainment purposes.
Yeah, seriously.
They're just trying to get money off of a viral video at your expense.
Yeah, well, yeah, that would have been some video. Good thing all cell phones were like in pockets and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think, wow. And cell phones were in pockets. So Tyler got none of this, no pictures, nothing.
Not a one.
So I'm going to have to, wow. The level of child rearing mishaps. No. Like, I don't even know who to blame, because I don't know whether to blame you or your child, because
he's a good kid. Let me tell you, I got him a year.
Not that good. He didn't take a picture of you on the
pinnacle. That's a precipice.
I would have paid good money. I would have not. Even if I didn't have enough money, I think I could start a fund, like buy this picture of Mary Oquendo in her shorts, clinging to a ledge, being pushed, pulled, or shoved by grandson.
Yeah, well, because he was such a good grandson, he got a subscription to Audible for the year.
To what for the year?
Audible.
So wait, you gave,
because he didn't.
Right. He messed you up and you gave him a gift.
I think I see where all the problems in this rearing trickle down from. So he tried to kill you and you gave him a gift.
Yes.
That's what it sounds like.
He did not start out to kill me. He did not. It may have turned out that way, but that's not what happened.
He took you on a hard hike. When's the last time you've been hiking before this?
Probably the year before.
Uh-huh. And so you maybe hike once a year. What's your exercise regime? How many minutes of cardio do you get per week, Mary?
Yeah, and
Yeah, and I'm telling you, he tried to kill you because he was hoping for some sweet, sweet inheritance.
yeah, well,
And all he got was an Audible subscription.
yeah.
Lay it
told
out,
me-
Chris.
And here's the other thing. So between those two hikes, I hiked 12 and a half miles and still managed to put on 2 pounds for that week.
Of heartache.
Oh, right. That was all heartache. You know what? You should make an appointment. You probably got some fluid around your heart. because-
Around her lungs.
Take a diuretic.
Right, yeah, but here's the
You'll
thing.
be fine. You'll be in the John for like a day and you'll be like, oh, I did lose 10 pounds. Cool.
Oh, shit. Of cerebral spinal fluid.
Right? see, this is what happens when Mary tells me I'm too nice to her and I can't beat her kids in
Oh my
busting
gosh,
her
that's
balls.
crazy.
But Chris, I was also in Boston before we left.
Mhm.
Stopped off at a little Italian pizzeria.
Oh,
I have not had good pizza in so freaking long. I literally almost ate an entire pepperoni pizza by myself.
yeah.
Yeah, pizza.
Good, no, not pizza. Good
Good
pizza.
pizza.
Oh, good.
There
Oh,
is a
sorry.
difference.
Sorry. Oh, like that. Yeah.
Did you?
When I got
And-
to, when we got
And
to,
listen, I'm going to say it. I love Chicago. I love going there every year. They make a wonderful tomato casserole.
yeah,
Mhm.
It's
pizza
beautiful. It's delicious. It's beautiful. It's a casserole.
it's a cake. It's
It's
pizza.
not a
It's cake.
pizza.
Yes, it's a cake. It's pizza cake.
It's a cake. It's not pizza.
Yes.
All right. So at first, when I sat down and looking at the menu, I was going to get like spaghetti and meatballs. And then I saw the guy at the counter with paper towels sopping up the grease
Mhm.
on his pizza. And
That's
I
the
was
one you want.
That's it.
that's all I needed. No, I'm getting my own. It was a medium, okay, my own pepperoni pizza, and I ate like 3/4 of it.
Mhm.
And the mystery of those 2 pounds is solved.
Yes. Good.
Can you imagine if you hadn't have gone on a 12-mile hike?
I wonder if she had weight loss from the tears streaming down her
Yes.
face as she was screaming in fear, and then she had to eat the pizza. That's where the 10 pounds came
Yes.
from. Whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
I
Anyway,
wonder how many calories you lose by screaming in fear.
I don't know. It wasn't enough.
let me find.
So the new rule is when we go hiking, if the word ledge and summit is in the description, we're choosing something different. What you Googling there, Chris?
I am.
10 to 20 calories per minute from screaming.
Oh, okay.
Damn it. She was quicker than me.
So that's an average, and it depends on factors like intensity, duration, and your personal metabolism.
Mhm.
Now, crying, if you cried in fear with those tears, burns about 1.3 calories a minute, approximately.
So
Yeah.
screaming is better.
Screaming is better.
Screaming is better. But another study found that crying burns approximately 6.3 calories a minute, which is about the same as walking at a moderate pace. So you need to do something. Here's the following movies you need to watch in order: Old Yeller, Bridge to Terabithia, and Not Saving Private Ryan, Dunkirk. if you're that's there were man
So
tears.
crying is better than screaming?
No, screaming is still a little better.
All right. Screaming.
But
I'll remember that. What about if you scream and cry?
I see. I'm
terror.
thinking if you scream and cry in abject terror, that counts as cardio because
Oh,
you get your heart rate up.
And it really depends on if you push it. If you're able to speak still, it's not really that good. But
Right.
if you're so terrified and
If you're
so
just
screamy and so cry
Blubbering in terror.
that you
Yeah,
can't even speak words, that's like the pinnacle.
there you go.
All right.
There you
Well,
go.
now we know this. We don't even need a fun, weird animal fact.
No, we don't. We got this one. Thanks, Chris.
You're welcome. Once again, Chris provides things you don't want to see necessarily or know, but now you have this cursed knowledge too.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Dude, that is not for you.
Okay, so
He cares not.
we're going to talk a little bit about tech, but we're kind of up on time because it's like a yearly reminder about this wonderful product called Remarkable, but we're going to save that for another one.
I feel like I feel like my handwriting is so bad. I need to borrow a Remarkable
I'll
for an
bring
afternoon.
mine to Vegas if you want to try it out.
Yeah, just to see like, okay, will this turn my chicken scratch into typing type?
Yeah, my handwriting isn't that good either. It has turned things into documents for me.
Okie well, okay. Okay. Dude, there's nothing for you back there.
I just see a tail. Literally tail.
Okay, next week I won't be here because I will be teaching a pet first aid class, 3:00. I mean, I might.
Oh, that's right. I will be in Vegas next Tuesday.
Yeah, I'll be in Vegas next Tuesday.
I'm staying home.
So for those of you there, Mary will be teaching. I will be Thursday. I will be wandering the trade show floor trying to get footage for the Traveling Groomers podcast. So if you want to be on the podcast, find me and I'll whip out my phone. And ha.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I got it before Tug of War. I'll whip out my phone and get you on the podcast.
Okay. All right. So
I'm punch drunk tired. I'm sorry, y'all.
well, I'm done for the evening myself. So Angie should be here unless she mows over her new internet cord. Michelle, you'll be here?
Yes.
And maybe Denise will be here. I mean, I might be here, but class gets out at 3, though I may be coming on from my phone, not from the computer. So, anywho, most of us will see you next week.